YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. So for today's video, I've got some super nice and creative things, DIYs you can make to make your quarantine better, and these are super easy and creative, and I'm sure you'll love it because I did. Yeah, and these are actually super creative DIYs. But before we get into it, our today's shout out goes to Parvindaka. So her comment was, one idea not to get bored is creating my own videos and sharing my ideas. Love it, my babes. Keep going. So thank you so much for that lovely comment. And yeah, so plus guys, we are so close to 100 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, go down below and click that subscribe button. It would help a lot. I would really appreciate it. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first DIY is a super beautiful painting. So for this we need paper. So basically you can use any surface you want: paper, glass bottle, fabric, cardboard, totally anything you want, as it will look really good on any of the things, and it's pretty artistic and I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun. So you need paper or any other surface. Then you need scissors. So scissors is optional. I'm gonna tell you why we need it and why it is optional. Then we need paints. If you are using paints, we of course need paintbrush and some water. So and we need masking tape. So the main purpose of the scissor is actually optional because not all, like some masking tapes are broader than others. So mine is pretty broad, and I don't want the empty space between the design to be broad. So I'm gonna cut a piece of masking tape and cut using a scissors from the middle, so that it's in two parts, and it's not that broad, it's thinner, like something like this. So it was in two parts. I cut them in half vertically, and now we can stick these randomly totally anywhere. You can just make random lines and even overlap in this. So yeah, and it's pretty fun. So I'm just gonna stick some random lines of tape here. And now I'm done sticking my tape on the paper. So now we have to grab our paints and paint in these shapes. So I'm just gonna go and grab my paints, and we have to paint in the shapes we made. Guys, before I continue, I just want to give you guys a tip. So while painting, I think you should use a tissue because then you'll be able to remove the excess paint. So for example, if I'm using blue and I wash it, the blue will still remain. So as you can see, I'm washing it and dabbing it on, and see there's still some blue left. So you can dip it and wipe it with the tissue properly, until it's actually pretty much clean, so that you don't ruin your painting. So it's basically just a tip for you. Alright guys, I'm done with my painting. So I've colored in all the shapes, but you can see in between these things are pretty messy, the paints. So that's why we put, and see, my tissue is pretty dirty, so that's why we use the tissue and put some masking tape. So now we can remove the masking tape and see there's some space between it. So it's basically a design, pretty artistic, and I really like it. So yeah, and now I'm done removing all my tapes, and it looks super duper good. Trust me guys, and it looks pretty artistic. And guys, on the camera it must be looking black, but it's not a black color, it's gray, like not exactly gray, I should say kind of like a shade or something. I don't know. So yeah, and it's I really like this art, and I hope you too. So yeah, moving on to the next DIY. Alright, so we are gonna be making this super duper cute ice cream bookmark. So for this you need 3 sheets of paper, one white colored paper. So I'm using for the colored one, I'm using blue, pink and yellow. I have markers, a scissor and some glue. You might not be able to see the glue because it's clear glue, and I didn't put that much, so I can still show it to you from my brush. I actually use brush for spreading. You can do that too. So we don't need the colored paper right now, so I'm just gonna put them aside. So what we're gonna do with this A4 size paper is make a square. But if you already have a square sheet of paper, colored or white, you can use that, but make sure it's not patterned. So I'm just gonna fold the paper, and then you might be able to see a remaining kind of some remaining paper, so you have to just cut it. So what I did is take one corner of the paper and fold it till the other edge, like not the corner, just below that, and I'm gonna cut the excess. Then you can see we have a square. So what I'm gonna do now is fold the square diagonally to make a triangle. I'm folding the paper diagonally. And then you have to take so there are 3 corners, you have to take 2 of them and fold them to the one corner. So there are 2 beside each other, so you have to take those 2 and fold them to the other one, the last one. So now I folded them. Make sure you press them properly, so you can see the one last triangle. So there might be 2 sides of them, so you have to take one and fold them to the edge, like this. I don't know how to just explain it actually, I'm sorry. So then the 2 flaps, you have to put them back where they were, and then the extra and then the remaining of the flap, you can fold them down. So and then you just gotta stick these flaps. Make sure they're just nicely pressed. So now I'm just gonna glue these on. And after we've glued them and let them dry, we have to round the corners of this bookmark. Like our base is ready, and we have to cut slightly, cut from both the sides, like the bottom part, like this. So you have to cut it so that it's in like an ice cream shape, and then you can finally round off the edges. And now our ice cream shape is ready, but not quite ready yet. We have to put the ice cream scoop. So we are gonna grab 3 sheets of paper, and we have to make circles with them. So there's even a trick how to make circles. It's basically close to like how you make a heart. So we are gonna make three circles, one each from each sheet of paper. So yeah. So basically how you can make the circles is take kind of like a square and then fold it in half and then draw a semicircle, half a circle. It's basically like making a heart, like when you draw half a heart and then cut it. But you have to make a semicircle here and then finally cut it. And now I'm done with 3 of my circles. It was really easy. So now we have to stick them to our base of our bookmark. And now our ice cream bookmark is ready, but we still have to decorate it by drawing some cute faces. So I'm just gonna do that really quickly now. So you can draw like any face you want, like cute faces or any emojis as well, and you can decorate this bookmark with totally anything you want. It's totally your choice, and trust me, it looks super cute. And now it's time for testing as I'm finished with my bookmark. So over here I have my book. Mine is a little big, so you can make a smaller one. And oh my gosh, it looks super duper cute and I totally love it. Guys, you gotta try this out. If you really like kawaii and cute things, so yeah, make sure to try that out. So moving on to the next DIY. Then next is slime, so we need some glue, activator. My slime is kind of dirty, it got dust particles, that's okay, and we need warm water. So these are the 3 main ingredients of our slime. These are the decorations. We won't count them, as you can choose them on your choice. So we are gonna start by putting some warm water in our slime, and then we are gonna mix it a little bit. The warm water basically makes it super soft, so it's super essential if you really want a soft slime. Then I'm gonna start by adding my activator in it, and we're gonna stir it. So I stir it for 30 to 45 seconds and then add the activator and keep doing the cycle again and again until. So these are some of my last bits of activator, and I'm gonna mix it. So I thought my slime was ready for kneading, so I took it in my hand and started kneading, but it was still quite sticky. So I decided to add a last activator for the last time for the slime. I do not want to over activate it. And guys, instead of activator, you can actually use other things like contact lens solution, and you can experiment, like if this detergent works, liquid detergent works with this glue. So I love experimenting, and now my slime is ready. So I decided to add some red paint in it. So yeah, so I'm basically looking for a peach kind of color. So these count as decorations, so it's totally not compulsory at all, and you can make them of your choice, do the color of your choice, and glitter and everything of your choice as well. And I'm actually planning to add a lot of things. So I basically add kinetic sand, glitter, lotion and oil and all that. And the lotion and oil will basically make it really soft and fluffy. So yeah. all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it, and if you did, don't forget to smash that like button. And again, I enjoyed a lot, making these DIYs, and I hope you do too. And yeah, so if you did, make sure to try these out, and I'm sure that they'll remove your boredom. So yeah, so make sure to hit that like button, and please subscribe if you haven't yet, as we are super close to 100 subscribers. So yeah, so anyways guys, I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.